Welcome back to TNP Limitless 5, Episode 6. In between episodes, I have been playing a good bit on the modded Minecraft server, and I believe Aether has as well. We've made some crazy progress on this building right behind me here, and just in general around the base. But real quick, to start off the episode, I want to show you guys what just might be the weirdest mob encounter I've ever had in Minecraft, so just check this out. So I was just minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, Jonah, the son of Herobrine, a legendary mythic goat with almost 900 hearts, just appears in my backyard. So I'm gonna go kill this thing just, for the fun of it, but oh my god, this is really hard to track down. It's actually kind of embarrassing how long I spent trying to just get this goat in a hole. It's zooming all over the place, it's moving around at the speed of sound, and I just cannot catch this thing, so I have to put it in a hole. Even then, it takes me like 10 minutes to get this stupid thing in a hole. Low-key, I'm getting really embarrassed, but eventually I get this thing in a hole. I shoot it a whole bunch with my bow. It takes like another 5 minutes to kill the thing because it's got so much god dang health. Eventually I killed it, and I didn't really get much. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a disappointment, but what are you gonna do, I guess? It was, at the end of the day, just a goat. But anyways, guys, big changes have been going down in the starter base. Let me show you guys everything. For starters, Aether put together this Inferium farm here, and then they get ejected from the little kissy machines. They get put into this chest right here, so we're collecting a lot of Inferium essence. TBH, don't know what this stuff is used for. You're gonna have to find that out later in the episode. I'll try to remember to ask Aether. This spot here, which as you remember used to just be like a place where we dumped everything, is rapidly disappearing. I've been moving more and more stuff inside the armory, which we'll get to in just a moment. I've added some neat little bits of foliage to our storage system. The texturing was all there, but it needed a little bit of life, a little bit of greenery, so I've got some leaves coming on down here and some more leaves over here. I'm using ebony leaves, which are actually locally sourced from our little rocky spire biome over here. You can see all these different like ebony trees and whatnot. Really love this leaf color and pattern. I think it's a really great looking texture, and I will definitely be using it a lot in our starter base. We've hooked up the automatic easy villager iron farms to a diamond chest here, which is storing a whole lot of iron ingots. I recently cleared this thing out, but this thing has been producing a good bit of iron. And finally, the big old armory. I know you guys have been waiting for it. Let me start you guys down in the bottom and we'll work our way up. I've got some crazy cool looking stuff in the second floor. We're gonna get to it, just bear with me. Starting on the bottom here, we've got a little bit of a kind of workshop coming together here. I've moved in some of our Tinker's Construct anvils and whatnot. Got a couple workstations for our chipped mod. I've got these really cool alloy kilns from Immersive Engineering. These are like fancy 2x2 furnaces. I think they can do some custom stuff that regular furnaces, vanilla furnaces can't. And what I do know is that they can make bronze ingots. These bad boys right here, which are very useful for not only Create, but then also Immersive Engineering and probably other mods as well. And speaking of Create, we've been tinkering around a little bit with some generation of steam power. I got some blazes from the nether, put them in the blaze burners. I'd imagine a good amount of you guys already know how the Create mod works, so I don't really need to go in a crazy amount of detail, but if I go ahead and turn this hand crank, you can see the water being pumped into the tank there. It's being converted into steam, and right now I've just got the end of the steam engine connected up to the same thing, which turns the pipe. We've created infinite power, folks. Off in the corner here, I've created a really cute little kind of architect's workshop, made some custom shelves. I'm taking advantage of these item shelves here, which can hold an item up on the rack. Moving on up to the second floor here, and this is where things get crazy. Right when you leave the service elevator here, you are greeted with a fully fleshed out interior. You can see behind me here, one of 3 armory rooms looking fantastic. This is mostly the vanilla armor, so I'm sure you guys already are familiar with this, leather, copper, yeah, that's definitely vanilla, chainmail, lapis, iron, gold, emerald, diamond, and then all the different kinds of netherite. This behind me here is not the armor trim from 1.20, this is actually a mod. And if you're wondering what all these funky little things are, if I go ahead and I push this button right here, Aha! Yup, they do be rotating, and it is freaking awesome. I love this. It took quite a while to get the redstone just right. All these turntables here need a redstone power of 1 to spin really slowly. If you ramp up the power, they just spin really, really fast. But yeah, if we turn the corner here, you'll see another fully fleshed out hallway. I've been working on some decorations here. Let me tell you guys, the options we have here for decor are absolutely phenomenal. Like, just look at the stuff we got. Bookshelves and cabinets and all these funky stair combinations and these weird shutters and the globe from Vault Hunters, and this is another armory room. We'll get to it in a minute, but like, look at all of this stuff here. It's just so cool, and it really makes me wish vanilla had more interior design options. Here's our second armory room, once again completely configured with the rotating capabilities. This one is from Tinker's Construct. I believe they're at some special gem armors. All the way at the end here, we've got the third and final armory room, still in construction. You can see there aren't any actual armor pieces on the armor stands. There isn't a rug, there isn't a ceiling. Behind it here, we got kind of a ruined corner. There would have been like an office building right here, but of course it's been all kind of crumbled and dilapidated and whatnot. And making our way back here, we've got another elevator, which is going to lead us to the upper floors. We'll get to that in a minute. Check this out. We've got a little easy villager set up here with one librarian trapped in here, and yes, he is the mending man. Infinite mending books for 1 emerald. Modded Minecraft is truly a piece of work. Going on back over to the elevator here, we're using the same mod called moving elevators. I know, very original naming here, but if we go ahead and hop into this cab here and then I hit up, isn't that so cool? I love it. These mods are just so freaking fantastic. And yeah, this is the 3rd floor, or I guess the 2nd of the office complex floors. As you can see, still very much in progress. I just put down these little bits of concrete for outlines earlier today. And the 3rd floor is even more in progress, with literally nothing here other than a block of stone that an Enderman dropped off. So yeah, got a whole lot of interior work to do, but I'm thinking that, you know, we're just gonna kind of slowly add to this building as we keep progressing in the mod pack. Like right now, we've already fit most of our stuff into the 1st floor. I'm sure we're gonna need more room for like farms and memento rooms and whatnot in the future. So yeah, this is gonna kind of be an ongoing project. We're gonna keep adding and filling out new rooms as we go. And now that we got all of those base updates out of the way, I want to take this time to show off to you guys a couple little mods that have been kind of working in the background this entire time. Stuff I haven't gotten around to showing you guys before, but in my opinion, they're actually really, really dope. I know, there's so many freaking mods in this mod pack. I'm showing you 2 specific ones. Why don't we just move our way on over to the workshop over there, take a quick nap. Very cool. These right here are the quest book and the food book. They're part of the FTB Quest and Spice of Life Food Edition mods, respectively. These guys add some really funky little, you know, mechanical additions to the game. Every time I get an achievement, like this one right here, from crafting an advanced beehive, I suppose, I'm gonna get a little reward in this quest book. If I right-click it, you can see up in the corner here, there's a click to collect all rewards, and I get some stuff. Some of the things are a little bit bugged out here. This is like EXP levels, but I get a couple items, and I got a loot bag. Now, you know, the items are pretty cool. I got some earth slime crystal. I guess that's all right. But what I'm really concerned about here are the loot bags. These items can actually be crafted. If I go ahead and I pull up the loot bag piece, you can see we have 24 here. You can put 9 of them together and actually make more loot bags. These things are super sick. They're kind of like little in-game gotchas for, you know, those of you that enjoy that kind of stuff. And, you know, you just right click and you just get a random item. So let's see what we got. We got a spirit seeker, spawns homing missiles at nearby hostile targets. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. Candy corn, a whole ROM, which apparently has insufficient fuel, a pump plus, and a monster ball. What the heck? Oh yeah, forgot to mention, these loot bags are a really great way of just seeing all the stupid wacky ass items that are in this mod pack. So don't expect me to know what any of these actually do. A component heat exchanger for, you know, when we're going and building nuclear reactors. reactors, a block of sapphire, and a blackberry. That's cool. A spawner, interesting. A quantum entangleporter. All right, sick. That's what I've always wanted. And an advanced smelting factory. That sounds pretty neat. And our last loot bag is going to be giving us some mecha suit body armor. Okay. Charm of sinking. The wearer can move freely in water. That's really cool, actually. Basic combining factory. All right. Well, yeah, modded Minecraft is stupid. I'm not too concerned with what any of these random things are doing. I got some raw griddle flatfish at some point. Apparently, I didn't even notice. So that's cool, I guess. So yeah, that's the quest book. And the food book, on the other hand, is a little bit more, or rather a little bit less confusing, I guess. As you can imagine, there are countless different food items in this mod pack. And what this mod does is that it not only adds a book to be able to track all the different items that we've been eating, but it also adds kind of like a diet functionality. If we go ahead and pop into the inventory here, click on this dietary effect, so you can see my diet. You can see how all the different foods in the game are kind of separated into these 5 different categories. Now, some simple foods like, you know, bread and apples will only be in one category, while more complicated foods like a chocolate pie or a hamburger will inhabit multiple categories. In addition to that, and this right here is my favorite part of the food book mod, every single time I eat 10 different unique foods, I get an extra heart. So if you're wondering why I just don't die and why I have so many more hearts than Aether, well, that's just because I'm going out of my way to eat a lot of different foods. Specifically, I've eaten 106 unique foods and gained 10 hearts from it. But the reason I want to kind of go a little bit deeper into this mod today is, if you notice in my diet, I have not been eating my sugars. And if we take a quick look at why I haven't been eating my sugars, a lot of the foods that involve sugar are either very complicated to craft, like all these items down here, or they involve honey, like honey bottles, honeyed apples, and all that other funky stuff we got going on here. So I figured now would be a really awesome opportunity to kind of mess around with bees. In particular, there's another mod, because, you know, of course there's a mod for literally freaking everything in this mod pack, called Productive Bees. And if we take a quick look once again, if I go ahead and search productive, you can see there's all these different kinds of honeycombs, all these different beehives, all these different bee spawn eggs, and just like all these random ass items, all these different stupid looking bees, all the different comb blocks and everything. And it's really crazy just the sheer amount of bee things that are in this mod pack. Why don't we do a little bit of a solo adventure into the Productive Bees mod pack, see what we can find, get our feet wet a little bit, do a little bit of bee research, or bee search perhaps. Actually, speaking of bee search, I saw a bumblebee over here just before I started recording, and I want to see if I can find him again, because oh my god, they are so cute. One second, just bear with me real quick. I'm getting a little derailed here, but I have to find this honeybee because it's actually the cutest thing in the world. One second. Well, I did not find the bumblebee, but I did find something funky on the ground here. This is a Productive Bee's hidden bee nest. You can see it's like a grass block that's inhabited by a bumblebee. I've actually picked up another one over here that I believe might actually have a bumblebee inside it as well. Yeah, they seem to both have a bumblebee. So maybe that'll be useful in a few minutes, but yeah, I'm gonna go take a little look into the Productive Bees mod pack, and I'll catch up with you guys when I've got something to show. Alrighty, some time has passed. I've spent some time scouring the YouTube videos and the wiki articles, and I have a basic understanding of how this mod is going to work, but I figured we would walk through it together. For starters, the Productive Bees mod relies mainly around the advanced beehives, which I've got the spruce version of right here. I've put together these 3 funny little cages just for a little bit of bee experimentation, because I frankly don't really know what I'm doing here, but it's all good. We'll figure this stuff out together. It's all gonna be fine. So these advanced beehives are pretty cool. You can actually click on them. You can see a little bit of an interface here with where the bees are going to go, and then some other stuff goes here. I think output goes here, so it can even be automated, I guess. The idea behind the Productive Bees mod is that we're going to be able to have custom bees that produce an insane variety of resources. Everything from slime balls and iron, and obviously stuff like honey and honeycombs, but even like diamonds and possibly even like obsidian and netherite. So yeah, we could automate diamonds with bees. I've also acquired some bee nests because, well, I've got beehives, but I don't have bees. Real quick, I'm gonna try and get the bees out of these beehives. I've got these fancy things called sturdy bee cages, which I believe can be used to capture a bee. And then I guess we can kind of just plop them into their little like containment cells here. Both actually have 3 bees in them. Yeah, okay, so if we just do 1, and that's oh, all right, I got 2 of them. That was weird. If I just plop them there, what's going to happen? Huh. Well, he's doing his little dance. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's nothing up there, dude. What are you doing? That one went in. You can see there it is right there. Why is the thing all the way up there? That's weird. A lot of strange things going on. Bee's having the time of his life down there. I love the spinning bee animation. It's so funny. Oh, that one's got a thing. Hold on. Did you see that? Wait a minute. Look. Oh. Okay. Tell me you guys saw that, right? Like the bee was wearing like a backpack or something. It was really silly. It was really cute looking. But apparently when I let the bee go, it got rid of its clothes. So oh well. Bees, 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 bees. Okay, my little bee summoning ritual did not work, unfortunately. Flowers right there. You know you want to touch flower. You want to touch flowers so bad. There you go. See? They just need a little bit of convincing. Maybe it's not even getting dark out. This bee just doesn't want to touch flower. Stop being terminally online and go touch some flower. Please, come on. There he is. All you have to do is insult the bees and then they just come right out. Okay, gonna plop 1 more in there, let it do its thing, and then these 3 can all go into this one. Stop! No. No, do not leave. All right, we got our 4 bee cages back. Just gonna do 1 and 1. Ooh, these guys actually have honey. Hold on just a minute. No, okay. They don't have honey. These guys, though, are bumblebees. These are not your ordinary vanilla Minecraft bees. They are so cute. They're so chunky and big poofy guys. I love them so much. Hello, sir. Look at this man. He's so large and beautiful. Get back. There's 1 more. Hello. Look how large he is. Look at that giant, like, sugar cookie butt he's got going on there. Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and give these guys, like, I don't know, a 1 or 2 Minecraft days just to see kind of what they're gonna be producing on their own. Because remember, from this point on, we can actually already be producing the vanilla honeycombs and honey bottles and whatnot. These beehives, they don't require campfires in order to be harvested properly, which is a really nice thing about the advanced beehives. So, gonna do a couple other errands around the base, and yeah, we'll see what these guys get up to. Alright, that was a little bit more than 1 day. I think it was actually 2 days. I got a little bit lost in the Minecraft create sauce. But more important than steampunk machinery, bees. In door number 1, we've got 12 honeycombs and 3 pollen puffs from the Bumble Zone, apparently. That's pretty dope. Beehive number 2 has got 10 and 3, and all 3 bees looking great. Beehive number 3 doesn't have anything. Maybe it's because these bees don't go in the beehive? Not gonna lie, I didn't see these guys go into the beehive, so it's possible that they're not compatible with the advanced beehive, even though they're from the productive bees mod, which is more than a little confusing. Will these guys go in the beehive is the question. I've only ever seen them go in like the natural beehive, so it's possible they're just wild, untamed creatures making out in the corner, unfit for civilization and the constraints of the modern beehive. So maybe that's the case, I'm not too sure. I gotta say, it is really nice to have honeycomb on hand. And one thing we can do, interesting, so I can actually put glass bottles in here, and I guess maybe they'd be filling up with the honey bottles over time. So that might have been something I should have done this entire time. I'm gonna go ahead and make a bunch more water bottle or glass bottles. Oh, that's cool. It just auto creates honey bottles. Wow, that's really neat. This already is a pretty fantastic, just like normal vanilla bee farm. I guess those guys are kind of not it. Just gonna shove these guys off to the side real quick. Don't mind me. Baby bee! Mine. No, no outside world for you. Only captivity. Mine. They're so tiny! Oh my god, look at these guys! They're so small! Okay, I need to go breed up one more bee to get this one going, but this one should already be like all good to go for the vanilla items. At least look at the tiny bees! Ah! Damn, I really should have been putting honey bottles in these things the entire time. They're just gonna do that on their own. That's crazy, wow. What? This bee is prideful. That's sick. Hold on, wait a minute. What is lesbian colors, I believe. I don't know why there's purple there, but what? Okay. All right, you and you go ahead and have some bee love. I need your child. I am stealing your children. Placing your children 2 houses down in this little container. Look at the tiny ass bee. I love these guys so much. Wow, you just ate all my flowers and is still not growing. Give it a second. Give it a second. Aha, adult bee, very nice. Alright, honestly guys, as you can hear from my voice, the bees are making me go a little bit crazy. It's getting pretty late at night. I've been out today and yeah. By the way, if you're looking for a guide to productive bees, Rocket14 has a really great guide on YouTube that I've been using to follow along. So yeah, I'm gonna go study the VODs a little bit more, figure out what I need to do here. Wow, it's really starting to rain in my outro. That sucks. Alright, I'll call it short, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And until next time, guys, this has been Leon, and I'll see you all in the next TNP Limitless 5 modded Minecraft video. Take care, folks.